Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this warrior monster. Okay, so I made this for my daughter. You can make it in any color and you can add more here or less, or you can make it really long or short. You can also have just one eye in the middle or two. Okay. All you're going to need is some cotton yarn in white for around the eyes. Any two colors, so one for your main color and one for your hair. Some stuffing, a 3mm hook, pair of scissors, a yarn needle and some safety eyes. First I'm just going to make the white of the eyes. Make a slip knot. Chain 2. And then in the first chain make 6 single crochets. Pull the tail tight. And in the next row you just want to increase each stitch. So you'll go from 6 single crochets to 12. So it increases just 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So 1. And 2. Okay, so just do that for each stitch all the way around. Okay, and then you just want to cut your yarn and knot the two ends together at the back. And then when you go to put it on, you just put the safety eye in the middle. So skip one, go into the second one. And then go back into the last stitch that you made. And just go through the back loop only. And then tie the two ends together. Next we want to make the little warrior monster arms. So take your main colour and make a slip knot. Chain 2. Go back into the first chain that you made and make 6 single crochets. Pull the tail tight. For the next row, you want to make 1 increase in the first stitch. single crochet 2, one increase in the next stitch, and single crochet 2. So you should have increased from 6 single crochets to 8, and you should be back at the stitch marker. Okay, so it will start to curl in. For the next row, make one increase in the first stitch, single crochet 3, one increase in the next stitch, single crochet 3. Okay, so that should take you to 10 stitches. And then from here you just want to single crochet 1 in each stitch for 7 rows. Okay, so put your stitch marker in and just 1 in each stitch until you have 7 rows. Okay, so here's how it looks after 7 rows. Once you're finished, cut your yarn long enough to stitch it onto the body. And pull that through. And then just get rid of your stitch marker. And hide it in the arm. To make the legs, make a slip knot, chain 2, go back into the first chain that you made and make 6 single crochets, pull the tail tight, in the next row increase each stitch, so you'll go from 6 single crochets to 12, and next you want to make 8 rows of single crochet, so it's just 1 in each stitch for 8 rows. Okay, so once you've made your legs, you want to cut one and leave one attached to the ball of yarn. Okay, so skip one, go into the second one. And then go into the last one you made, into the back loop only. Okay. And then just thread it through the back. And hide the tail inside. And get rid of your stitch marker. So now you want to add the second leg, chain 3, add the leg, and then you want to single crochet 12 around the second leg. So just one in each stitch. With this chain 3, you just want to put 3 single crochets into the chain. And then you want to single crochet 12 all the way around this first leg. So you should have 27 stitches. So 12 around this leg and 12 around this leg plus 3 in the back. For the next row, I'm going to single crochet 3 in the front of this chain. And then I'm just going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch until I get back to the stitch marker. Okay, so just in there. Okay, so once you've finished that row, you should have 30 stitches all the way around. Next, you just want to do 18 rows of single crochet. So add your stitch marker and just 1 single crochet in each stitch for 18 rows. Okay, so I'm going to go and do that, and I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, so here's how it looks after my 18 rows. So I've gone ahead and stuffed the legs. And now I'm just going to add the eyes, and they're going to be 3 rows down. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you can put them as close together as you like. Okay, and don't forget to put the backing on them. And then stuff the body a bit more. Okay, for the next row, we're going to single crochet 3. And then we're going to make a decrease. So go through the front loop of the first stitch, the front loop of the second stitch, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2. Okay, so it's 3 single crochets and a decrease all the way back to the stitch marker. And again, the decrease is the front loop of the first stitch, front loop of the second stitch, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2. Okay, so 3 single crochets and a decrease. Okay, so you should have 24 stitches now. And the next row we're just going to single crochet around. So just 1 single crochet in each stitch. Once you finish that row, in the next row you want to single crochet 2. And 1 decrease. Okay, 2 single crochets and a decrease until you get back to the stitch marker. After that row, I've finished stuffing it as much as I can. I've left it a bit squishy. In the next row, I'm going to do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. Okay, so 1 single crochet and 1 decrease until you get back to the stitch marker. Okay, and for the last row, I'm just going to decrease all the stitches until I have 6 stitches left. So there should be 12 after that row. So just decrease 6 stitches. So just make 6 decreases. Once you've finished that row, just cut your yarn long enough to stitch it together. And just thread the tail through the front loop of each of the last 6 stitches. And then pull the tail tight. So the last thing to do is add your arms. And then add your hair and your face. Okay, and to add the hair, all you need to do is just slip your hook in one stitch and then out the other side. Take a little bit of yarn. Oh. Pull it through a little bit and then just loop it through. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.